Estadio Monumental Cuscatlán in the city of San Salvador, as the El Salvador national team and the Puerto Rico national team begin their path, begin dreaming again for the first time to try to qualify to a World Cup. In the case of El Salvador, they want to get back to the World Cup for the first time in 42 years. The Puerto Rican national team has never played, has never qualified to it. And this is where they begin their dream to try to make it there. So far in Group F, Suriname is in first place with 3 points. They took care of business 4-1, beating St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And then you see the rest of the teams in this Group F. Puerto Rico, El Salvador, and also St. Vincent and the Grenadines. %60 sold out Estadio Cuscatlán in the city of San Salvador. It's raining so far. This is going to make the game probably a little faster as the pitch will be very wet. This is match day 1. This is Group F, second round. El Salvador is coming from a 1-1 draw on a friendly match in Houston, Texas, not too long ago. For Puerto Rico, it's a different situation. On Tuesday, they played the Panamanian under-20, and the final result was a 0-0 draw. Before then, they were defeated by Belize 3-0. But tonight, they present a very offensive-minded lineup with Jeremy De Leon, the Real Madrid Castilla player, Leandro Antonetti, and also Wilfredo Rivera. There's the main referee, Héctor Said Hernandez from Honduras. Now the rain is really coming down really hard. Puerto Rico will play with the white uniforms. And I believe El Salvador will be all blue. The rain is coming down hard in San Salvador at this moment. After this game on Sunday, El Salvador will fly to St. Vincent and the Grenadines to play. Actually, that game will be in Suriname. Tonight are crucial for both teams. You can hear the starting lineup by the PA announcer in the stadium. Tonight, El Salvador will be without Brian Keel, their best striker. He hasn't played for the last 3 games with Deportivo Tolima in the first division of Colombia. He's having some sort of problem with some injury. Also missing tonight is Steven Vasquez. Has a problem with a high fever. And the last injury player, just basically yesterday, Armando Moreno. According to reports from El Salvador, Moreno got hurt, got injured in practice. Can't play tonight. Here comes El Salvador, here comes Puerto Rico. We're gonna have national anthems. Remember, this is Group F, match day 1, and the second round. So everything is set in Estadio Cuscatlán. El Salvador has, let's listen to the national anthems from both teams, and we'll get into the details of the game. Everything is set as the captain of Puerto Rico, Juan O'Neill, salutes their opponent in El Salvador. Everything is set, everything is ready. El Salvador has not won an official or a friendly game since June 4th, 2022, when they defeated Grenada 3-1 on a Nations League game. That's 22 games without a victory. That's what El Salvador is trying to break tonight, and hopefully get the first 3 points for the beginning of the World Cup qualifying process. Puerto Rico, it's a team that's been working together since just before the Gold Cup in 2021. The expectations are higher on this team since Jeremy De Leon joined the national team. Then you see Nelson Bonilla on the left and Juan O'Neill on the right. Match officials: Said Martinez, Walter Lopez, Cristian Ramirez, and Nelson Salgado, all from Honduras. So El Salvador will play left to right, and let's take a look at the starting lineup from David Doniga. Manny Gonzalez in goal. 5 defenders, Tamacas, Clavel, Cruz, Climaco, and Blanco all in the back. Cristian Martinez, Darwin Seren, and Chicho Orellana in the midfield, and 2 men up front, Javier Ferman and Nelson Bonilla. Puerto Rico, it's going to be a 4-3-3 formation with Serrano in goal, Valentin, Cardona, Calderon, and Paris in the back, Diaz, O'Neill, and Aking in the middle, Jeremy De Leon at front, Leandro Donetti is a number 9, using number 11 in his jersey, and Wilfredo Rivera as the left wing attacker. Expectations are higher this time with the Puerto Rican national team. They don't feel they can lose tonight, and if they don't, they will have a great chance to qualify for the next round. We are underway in San Salvador at Estadio Cuscatlán. It's El Salvador facing Puerto Rico. Group F, match day 1, second round of the Concacaf World Cup Qualifiers, and the pressure there over number 2, Nico Cardona, and that's the first foul of the game. It takes 29 seconds for El Salvador to send a message as Bonilla and Darwin Seren are putting pressure there on the sideline. Puerto Rico decides to switch sides, trying to find number 28, Sidney Paris. Plays for Wake Forest University. Good control there by Isaac Aking. The ball all the way back to Sarek Valentin. Here comes Jeremy De Leon. Plays for Real Madrid Castilla. Lost the ball against Chicho Orellana, and that's going to be a foul. And immediately, all the Salvadoran players go pressure Jeremy De Leon. Just to make him sure that this is the way qualifiers are played here. Orellana with a hard tackle on De Leon. Puerto Rico now has a chance with the set piece opportunity. 6 white jerseys in the box. Cross, the keeper comes off the line, and it's gonna be a corner. First one for Puerto Rico. Also known as the Blue Hurricanes or Los Boricuas. It's Mario Gonzalez who gets his left fist on the ball. De Leon laying the ball back. The cross is very weak by Wilfredo Rivera. El Salvador cannot get the ball out of that zone. It's an early high pressure by the Puerto Rican national team, who, by the way, they were practicing a 4-2-3-1 formation, but they can also play this 4-3-3. It's a very young team, but it has some players with good quality. Here comes Cristian Martinez. The overlap with Tamacas on the right side. Here comes El Salvador, and that's going to be a throw-in. This is Brian Tamacas, who plays for USL team Auckland Roots, in the 2nd division of the United States Soccer. The ball to Darwin Seren. That's an offside position by Tamacas. It's not going to count. was saying that the Puerto Rican national team is a very young team. It's has an average age of 23 years old. According to different colleagues that I talked to in Puerto Rico, the game, the soccer game has grown, but it's the players who are doing most of the growing up. They're getting better individually, and the question is trying to put all this talent together. He finished in the first round of the Concacaf Qualifiers with 2 wins. They beat Bahamas 7-0 and also Guyana 2-0. There's David Doniga, the coach of El Salvador. That looked like a foul. There's a late whistle there by Said Martinez as Cardona was coming. Playing the ball hard from the back on Javier Ferman, I believe. This is Tamacas. Not sure what Tamacas trying to do there. Maybe trying to surprise the goalkeeper, Serrano. Five minutes in. No score. The last time El Salvador played at home at Estadio Cuscatlán, June 14th, 2022. It was a Nations League game against the United States, and the final result was a 1-1 draw. So this is the first time that they are back at Estadio Cuscatlán since that June of 2022. Calderon with a long pass, trying to find Jeremy De Leon on the right. He's a lefty, lost it. So far, Puerto Rico with the ball. Puerto Rico with a lot of possession, I would say. Bonilla is going to put pressure on the center backs. Now with Serrano. Finally, Calderon gets it away. It's a throw-in for El Salvador. There's Charlie Trout, the man in charge of the Puerto Rican national team. There's a foul by Tamacas here on number 7, Wilfredo Rivera. Wilfredo Rivera, who plays for Orlando City B, the B team. Sarek Valentin. And here comes Puerto Rico, trying to find Antonetti. Orellana almost lost it. Puerto Rico gets it back. Orellana fighting. There's a push there. And Gerald Diaz. Being very physical at the beginning of the game. El Salvador on the left side. The pass is too long. There is an offside position there by Nelson Flore Blanco. Flore Blanco also plays in the 2nd division of the USA Soccer with the North Carolina FC in the USL. That ball got away from Sidney Paris. Bonilla, quick touch, finding Sirin. Cristian Martinez lost it. Martinez is gonna get it back. Tamacas all alone on the right side. El Salvador trying to be very intense, very physical. Puerto Rico having a lot of possession early in the first 9 minutes. Trying to move the ball around very well. Orellana, that's a hard tackle there. I think El Salvador is trying to make it a very physical game. Martinez. See, this is what El Salvador cannot do. They gotta play the game. They're the home team. I understand that, you know, they want to send a message early on, but they got to play the game. Extremely hard tackle on Wilfredo Rivera. Offside position by number 20, Paris. This is the 15th time El Salvador will begin a qualifying process at home. Of the 14 previous times, they are undefeated in the opening match. Of the last 13, De Leon decides to move to the left side. That ball still belongs to Puerto Rico, I believe. It's a throw-in for El Salvador. Orellana, long pass. Trying to connect with Ferman. Calderon is down. The left arm of Ferman, it's in the right ear of Calderon. That long pass doesn't work in the back. December 3rd of 1972, El Salvador was the last time they lost a game at home. In the first match, they lost to Guatemala 1-0. That was the qualifying process for Germany 1974. El Salvador is undefeated in the opening match on the last 13 games. Another hard foul. It's been a very physical game so far. This time the foul from behind by Rudy Clavel on Leandro Antonetti. See, Puerto Rico has De Leon and Antonetti and Rivera at front. Here comes De Leon. Good ball through the middle. Rivera. Martinez gets it back for El Salvador. Sadiq Valentin has a lot of experience. Plays for Minnesota United in the MLS. Finding De Leon. So far, Puerto Rico's doing a great job with the ball. Moving it from side to side, trying to find De Leon, trying to find Antonetti. Jumping lines here. That's a hard tackle there by number 3, Jorge Cruz. Referee says the ball was out of bounds already. Both teams are meeting for the 3rd time in Concacaf Qualifiers. El Salvador has won the 2 previous matches without allowing any goals. Here comes Puerto Rico. Set in. Cruz trying to find Tamacas. July 29th, 1984, El Salvador beat Puerto Rico 5-0 in the qualifying process for the 1986 World Cup. That same year, they also played in Puerto Rico, and El Salvador won 3-0. They're bringing down De Leon. Oof, that should be a yellow card for number 19, Nelson Flores Blanco. And I believe that's the last warning from Said Martinez. Long throwing by Adan Climaco. 15 minutes so far, no score in San Salvador. In Panama, they're playing. Panama's playing Guyana. Panama's winning 2-0 in the 83rd minute. Honduras is taking care of business at home. They're defeating Cuba 3-1. Salvador. Bonilla getting the ball from Siren. Bonilla tries to do everything by himself. Climaco finding Orellana. Orellana jumping lines. Good idea by Flores Blanco. But it's going to be a goal kick. High pressure by El Salvador here. And Selecta. And here comes Puerto Rico. Rivera finding De Leon. He wants to cut inside. The cross doesn't work. Climaco playing from the back. Puerto Rico gets it back. Rivera. De Leon. Rivera wants to take the shot there. Just from outside the box. Finally, Cardona. Cardona actually playing as a right back and Valentin as a center back. El Salvador gets it back. They're waiting for Tamacas. Tamacas with the cross is a very weak cross by Tamacas. That incident was open in the far post. Possession of the ball, mostly for Puerto Rico. De Leon. Crossing the ball. And finally, Cristian Martinez just clears it out of bounds. El Salvador finished 7th in the 3rd round of the Concacaf Qualifiers for the 2022 World Cup. Before then, they finished first in Group A, where they overcame St. Kitts and Nevis and with 2 wins in the 2nd round. Puerto Rico's taking care of the ball, taking better care of the ball. El Salvador is having a hard time trying to find it. I was expecting the home team to be the team who takes the initiative. Here comes De Leon, wide open on the right side. Here comes Puerto Rico. The cross, there's a deflection there. It's going to be a corner. The second one for El Huracán Azul, the Blue Hurricane. Cross, Gonzalez gets ahead. Good job so far by the Puerto Rican national team with the ball, dealing with the pressure playing away. Obviously, they cannot make a mistake here. La Selecta, like I said, trying to get back to the World Cup for the first time since 1982. That World Cup was played in Spain 42 years ago. They have qualified to two different World Cups, 1970 and also 1982. Abel with the header. Calderon gets it away. That should have been a foul. There's 2 against 1. Controlling the ball in the back. This is a very young, inexperienced defense of El Salvador. Clímaco, Jorge Cruz, and Rudy Clavel. There's no more Zabaleta. There's no more Calvaceta for now. Dominguez is on the bench. Alexander Larin is also on the bench as a left back, so the more experienced defenders are not participating in the game so far. Here comes El Salvador on the left side. Good ball for Darwin Seren. The cross. Nobody there. Tamacas winning the ball. Tamacas getting by on the nutmeg. Tamacas playing the ball back to Martinez. Hard tackle. Nobody there. Orellana. The shot. And it goes away. There's a header on the shot taken by Darwin Seren. That has been the best play by El Salvador so far. Orellana finding Seren, and that was close. This is Joel Serrano, plays for Academia Quintana FC. Flores Blanco with the ball, finding Orellana again. Orellana plays with Alianza, the defending champion in the Salvadorian First Division. It seems like El Salvador is trying to take control of the match now, having more possession. They already sent the message in the early going. A very physical game in the first part. foul there, and I think we're gonna have I thought we were gonna have the first yellow card of the game in the 25th minute. It was a 50-50 ball there. This is the captain, Juani O'Neill. Another long ball. Bonilla cannot get there. Bonilla seems to be always out of position. Rivera has to wait for his teammates now. Places the ball back to Calderon. Valentin getting some pressure. Now it's Cardona on the right side. Now Puerto Rico lost it. El Salvador gets it back. Bonilla finding Flores Blanco on the left side. It's a good cross. Serrano comes off. The shot by Martinez, and it hits the crossbar. This shot by Cristian Martinez hits the crossbar. See, that's what Puerto Rico cannot do. They cannot make mistakes in the back. Oh, it seems like there's a deflection there by Tamacas. A little bit of confusion there. Antonetti's out of position. He's gonna go and put some pressure. Antonetti stalled the ball. Leandro Antonetti trying to get by. Quick passing by El Salvador. Oriana finds Martinez. Long pass for Ferman. Ferman goes down. Everybody's asking for a foul. And yes, there's going to be a free kick. And a yellow card. 27th minute, number 5, Sadek Valentin. I think maybe it's a foul, but not of a yellow card. Five men on the wall. That's what Serrano wants. This is going to be the lefty Flores Blanco. Is it going to be Rudy Clavel? It's going to be Clavel with the powerful shot. Puerto Rico now tries to settle down in the back as El Salvador has improved their performance so far. Puerto Rican national team arriving in El Salvador on Monday afternoon. And they've been working at Estadio Flor Blanca, also known as Estadio Mágico González. Trying to get ready for this game, and they've been ready so far. 28 minutes. It's been a very even game. Maybe El Salvador with the most clear opportunity so far. Another long ball, trying to find Ferman inside the 18. Serrano has no problems with that ball. Leon, no, cannot get by. Climaco. Long pass. Paris is going to run. Paris is going to get there. Rivera. Sidney Paris again. Nice combination. Rivera holding the ball inside the 18. Rivera wants to take the shot. He goes down. There's no contact. Play on, says the referee. De Leon. Being followed by Darwin Seren. Cannot get by Flores Blanco. This is Jorge Cruz. Clavel and Cruz. Now they find Chicho Orellana. El Salvador doesn't want to jump lines, but nobody's available. Mario Gonzalez playing the ball short. Good decision in the back by Clavel. Finding Darwin Seren. Good quick pass. Federman with the chance. Federman with the shot. It's a very weak one. But again, El Salvador knocking on the door. Javier Federman played his club football with Municipal Limeño in the Salvadorian First Division. In with the ball. Nice pass. Offside position this time by Federman. Serrano's going to take all his time to put the ball back in play. Remember, the second round is being played by 30 nations in 4 match dates between June of this year and June of next year. National teams are divided into 6 groups of 5 each. Each team will be playing 4 matches, 2 at home and 2 away. Group winners in second places will advance to the final round. At the final round, all the teams will be competing for 3 berths to the FIFA World Cup 2026 and 2 playoff spots. That's the last play where Rivera was looking for the contact. It's a clear diving there. Puerto Rico gets the ball back again. The foul by Gerald Diaz. And David Doniga obviously is not happy with what his team is doing so far in 34 minutes. I can see warming up. It's number 16, Francis Castillo. He's a striker. Plays for Cadiz in the second division now of the Spanish football. Cardona. Cristian Martinez getting the ball back for El Salvador. Plays on the right side. Here comes Tamacas. Cruz over the top. Bonilla tries to bring it down between two defenders. And there's a foul, according to the referee, by Nilson Bonilla. By the way, there's a final score in Honduras. Honduras 3, Cuba 1. Final score in Panama. The Panamanian national team took care of business 2-0 over Guyana. Early on today, Haiti 2, St. Lucia 1, Jamaica 1, Dominican Republic 0. So, los Canaleros, los Catrachos, the Haitians, and the Reggae Boys have begun their process with a victory. Yesterday, Guatemala 6, Dominica 0. Nicaragua won at home 4-1 over Montserrat. Same score for the victory of Curaçao over Barbados. Maybe the surprise so far is the 2-2 draw between Trinidad and Tobago and Grenada. Suriname defeated St. Vincent and the Grenadines 4-1. Antigua and Barbuda 1, Bermuda 1. Those are results from yesterday. So far, only 2 matches being played at this time. This one and also the one in Costa Rica, it's 0-0 against St. Kitts and Nevis. th minute, no score. The cross from the left side. Bringing the ball back down is Ferman. Tamacas, right side, trying to get by. And there's a foul by Brian Tamacas, the former Alianza player, now playing in the USL for the Optan Roots. Seven minutes left in the first half. Puerto Rico with a good start, having a lot of possession. El Salvador made it very physical at the beginning. Now they're starting to be more creative with the ball. But they need to have possession, and so far it's Puerto Rico with the ball. El Salvador has been able to contain this man right here, Jeremy De Leon, and that's going to be a foul. This is something El Salvador needs to avoid. Don't want to give Puerto Rico chances on a set piece. That's a bad decision by Alan Climaco. Here comes Puerto Rico with the chance. Jeremy De Leon with the free kick. Mario Gonzalez punching the ball away. Left side by Gerald Diaz, all the way back to his goalkeeper Serrano. We have a player down, and it's Cristian Martinez. See, these are the things Cristian Martinez needs to avoid. I know what he's trying to do. He's trying to send a message. But I think Puerto Rico got the message already that, you know, El Salvador will make it physical if it has to. So another set piece. 5 minutes left in the first half as Gerald Diaz with the ball. Orellana, quick passing. Left side, Climaco decides to jump lines. That ball went out of bounds. Set in. Good pass in there, good connection. El Salvador was expecting the foul from Sadik Valentin. Jeremy De Leon with the ball. Every time El Salvador has had the chance to make it physical, especially when Jeremy De Leon has the ball, they've been able to win that battle. But the young player from Puerto Rico doesn't shy away from contact. Rivera. Good pass near, trying to find Isaac Aiking. Sidney Paris. O'Neal, offside position by Anking. Three minutes left in the first half. Salvador is missing a player in the midfield to create, to connect with Bonilla and Ferman. I would not be surprised if they bring Leo Menjivar, if they give the young Francis Castillo a chance. Maybe Melvin Cartagena could be another option in the midfield. It's going to be the first corner for El Salvador. 43rd minute. The experienced Darwin Seren taking the corner. Cross. Asking for a handball. Here comes the counter-attack by Puerto Rico. And the foul on Cardona by number 5, Rudy Clavel. Pressure on Sonic Valentin has to clear the ball. We'll see how many minutes are added to the first half. So far, it's 0-0 between El Salvador and Puerto Rico. According to my production team, 3 minutes will be added to the first half. So we'll go all the way to the 48th. Puerto Rico stealing the ball. Antonetti. There's a foul by Climaco. It seems like the instruction for Climaco and Flores Blanco is that every time Antonetti and De Leon get the ball, they need to be physical. There we go, 3 minutes. There's a foul by De Leon. Ball went out of bounds. Not sure what El Salvador is trying to do here. Trying to play quick from the back, but they made a mistake. They gave Puerto Rico the ball back. Mistake by the goalkeeper, Mario Gonzalez. There comes Puerto Rico. It's a good chance. The shot. Gonzalez somehow using his legs to avoid the first goal by Puerto Rico. Wasn't an easy ball for Gonzalez. And we're gonna have another corner. I believe it's gonna be the third one so far. De Leon with the cross and Mario Gonzalez. That's an easy ball. I guess the ball went out of bounds. Calderon heading the ball back. Again, Puerto Rico on the attack. Rivera. There's a handball by Rivera. There's contact there by Rivera. Another foul, this time on Chicho Orellana. Another foul, this time on Javier Ferman. That's not been a very good performance so far for the home national team. Remember, they haven't won in 22 matches. It's been 2 years. 2 years and 2 days. Here comes the free kick. Flores Blanco inside the box. Just gives the ball back to the goalkeeper Serrano. That's going to be the end of the first half. And you can hear the boos for the home national team. Charlie Trout is satisfied what his team has done in the first 48 minutes of playing time. El Salvador has not won an official or friendly match since June 4th, 2022. team actually went away from Estadio Cuscatlán. El Salvador has had a couple chances, but it's been Puerto Rico with more possession. A couple shots for them too. But if you're the home team, you need to win these type of games. You need to start with a victory. So El Salvador will be the first team to actually make a substitution. Leaving the game is Adam Climaco, the left back. Coming in is Jairo Enriquez. With Jairo, El Salvador will have more speed on the wings. I believe they need a player in the midfield that can create, that can connect, because Orellana, Seren, and Cristian Martinez are three players that have the same style of playing. Okay, we're on the way in the second half in San Salvador at Estadio Cuscatlán. It's 0-0 between El Salvador and Puerto Rico. The first foul of the game by Jairo Enriquez in the second half, and it's right on Wilfredo Rivera. So Jairo is going to go and play on the right side. Cruz. This is Cristian Martinez. You can see El Salvador lineup at the bottom of your screen. Clavel. Long pass inside the 18. Good defense there by Tarek Valentin. Another long ball inside the area. Sit in. De Leon finding support, and Cardona just kicks it away. You can also see the 11 men on the field by Puerto Rico at the bottom of the screen. This is Jeremy De Leon. Jeremy De Leon that has played, I believe, 8 games for Real Madrid Castilla. It's part of the team that traveled and won the Champions League for Real Madrid, but he didn't get a medal. He didn't participate in the match, and he wasn't part of the team. Here comes Jeremy De Leon. Very skillful player. Very young, by the way. And he doesn't shy away from contact. Has good personality. Another foul and another set piece. This is where Puerto Rico is very dangerous. De Leon with the shot. Weak cross. Bonilla has no problems. This is Charlie Trout, the coach in charge of the Puerto Rican national team. There's a foul on Leandro Antonetti. Another bad decision by Jorge Cruz. And it gives Puerto Rico another set piece. With the shot. Jairo Enriquez making the long run and trying to put pressure there. Sidney Parrish just threw it out of bounds. Jorge Cruz. Between the lines, finding Darwin Sereno, playing the ball to the center. Orellana lost it. Orellana going down, and that was a bad decision by Leandro Antonetti. Enriquez, who has a very good shot. 6 blue jerseys just on the edge of it, the 18. Looking for the rebound. Enriquez, far post. The ball cleared away by Isaac Aking. And Enriquez inside the 18, couldn't control. It's a very difficult ball. Here, the local fans not happy with the performance by the national team, by the home national team. King, good ball. Good support in the back by Cristian Martinez. Here comes Darwin Serin. Long pass for Javier Ferman. Can get there. See, El Salvador cannot connect more than 2 passes. If they want to take control of the match, they need to have the ball. They haven't been able to do it. First half, 53% possession for Puerto Rico. For the Boricuas, this is a great result. After this game, on Tuesday the 11th, they'll play Anguilla in Bayamón. So if they can start the qualifying process with 4 points out of 6, it's actually very good. The beginning of the second half is actually a slower pace. I think it's the type of game for a player like Leo Menjivar sitting on the bench for El Salvador. And a foul this time by Nelson Bonilla. Been a lot of fouls in the game so far, and that's another thing that is affecting the rhythm, or the lack of rhythm. Puerto Rican national team with the ball. Switch inside, trying to find Jeremy De Leon, 1v1. De Leon on the outside. De Leon with the cross. Trying to connect with Antonetti. That's where De Leon is very dangerous, on the 1v1. That's going to be the 4th corner for Puerto Rico. First one of the second half. Recovering the ball on the right side is Sadek Valentin. It's a good chance here. Nice combination inside the 18. The shot! It's on the outside. It was a great chance for Puerto Rico on the shot taken by the captain, Juani O'Neill. Catching the Salvadoran defense on their heels. And we have a player down for El Salvador. It's Darwin Senin, I believe. No, it's Nelson Bonilla having some cramps. Maybe this will force David Doniga to make substitution and maybe give the youngster Francis Castillo a chance. Here comes El Salvador on the right side. Puerto Rico getting the ball back. Minutes have gone by in the second half, no score. Oriana protecting the ball. The pressure by Puerto Rico forces El Salvador to play the ball back. Bad control there, gets the ball back. Got a lucky bounce, but the pass is too strong. Salvador is preparing another substitution. And here comes a substitution by David Doniga. It's going to be Francis Castillo, number 16. Plays for Cadiz in the second division of the Spanish football. The question is, who's going out? Is it Bonilla or Seferman? Enriquez taking the free kick. Good defense there by Puerto Rico. De Leon finding support. Rivera lost it. Pressure by El Salvador. Martinez committing the foul. No, it's Jairo Enriquez. And it's Bonilla who's going to get the yellow card. Not a good performance by Nelson Bonilla, and he's leaving the game. He knows it already. Bonilla plays for Sukhothai in the Thai League One. Listen to the reaction by the fans as Bonilla leaves the game. Also coming in is defender Julio Cibrian. Leaving the game is Narciso Orellana. I think very soon, within the next 5 minutes, I think Leo Mengíbar has to make it into the match for El Salvador. Time is... There's still plenty of time, but eventually time will be running out. And as long as the game is 0-0, Puerto Rico still has a chance to walk away with at least a point. 15 minutes have gone by, and in the second half, still no score in San Salvador. This is Group F action, match day 1. It's the beginning of the new dream for Puerto Rico and El Salvador to try to qualify to the World Cup in 2026. Tamacas almost stole the ball there. Here comes Rivera for Puerto Rico. Cibrian is the defender. For Puerto Rico, it's the beginning of the dream to qualify for the first time to a World Cup. For El Salvador's trying to get back for the first time in 42 years. 44 years, actually, by the time the 2026 World Cup comes around. Ball inside the 18. Bad communication there between Gonzalez and his defense. Jairo Enriquez controlling the ball. Not sure what Jairo trying to do there. Sit in. Down are we now with the captain armband. Cristian Martinez can't find anybody inside the 18. De Leon. That's a very physical tackle by Cristian Martinez again. Every time he's had the chance to go against Jeremy De Leon, he's been very physical. That could have been a yellow card. Fenoman turning. Ferman attacking. Finding left side. Flores Blanco. No, decides not to cross the ball. Plays it back to Jairo Enriquez. It's 1 against 2. Jairo wants to go. And it's going to be a goal kick. Doniga is very upset. On the other side, Charlie Trout showing in more patience, showing some satisfaction as the clock keeps ticking, and the score is 0-0. Gerald Diaz with the ball. It's a very dangerous play there. Almost Antonetti gets there. This is Tamacas on the right side. Very slow build-up by El Salvador. The ball doesn't get to Francis Castillo. Diaz goes down, no foul, says the referee. Sit in, another long pass. In Fenoman to nobody. And the foul this time by Tamacas. That's not been a very attractive game so far. Minutes have gone by. Second half is still no score. El Salvador stealing the ball here. Castillo Ferman inside the 18, and the save by Serrano. The save by Serrano. Probably the best chance. And the whole entire game, there's a foul by Jeremy De Leon. Good ball here by Castillo. Not a lot of power on the shot, but enough to make things difficult for Serrano. And now Jeremy De Leon is hurt. This is what happened. Oof, hard tackle by Jeremy De Leon. He's been on the other side of those two. Jeremy De Leon was actually on the outside of the field. And he's being replaced, I believe. And there's a yellow card on the medical assistant team from the Puerto Rican national team. Jeremy De Leon also gets the yellow card, I believe. It's a throw-in according to the main referee. El Salvador needs to find a way to win this game at home to break the bad streak of 22 games without a victory. Enriquez, and that's going to be a corner as Cardona slides. Only the second corner of the game for El Salvador, 67th minute. Corner taken. There's going to be a substitution in the Puerto Rican national team. Another good ball inside the 18. Nobody's there. Jair Enriquez getting the rebound. Wants to take the shot. No, it's get blocked. It's going to be another throw-in. Number 8 is leaving. Number 16 coming in for Puerto Rico. Roberto Draich. Playing the ball back to Cruz. Castillo was expecting the ball. And here comes the substitution for Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico, who came to Estadio Cuscatlán with a very aggressive, very offensive-minded lineup. Leaving the game is number 8, Isaac Aiken, who actually plays with Rhode Island FC. Roberto Draich, it's in the game. not sure why the game has been stopped. Other than just, just to make the substitution. It's an easy ball for Joel Serrano. Valentin. Now it's Jorge Cruz playing the ball to the left side. That's a bad pass to Flores Blanco. I'm telling you, the ball doesn't last too long for the El Salvador national team. Enriquez getting the ball from Darwin Zidane. Jairo with the ball inside the 18. There was only one player there. Shot by Cristian Martinez. Didn't create much. It in, putting pressure on the goalkeeper Serrano. About 18 minutes left. Still no score. It's a good result for Puerto Rico. It's not such a good result for El Salvador, since they have to go and play away on Sunday. Puerto Rico has had a more possession so far, has been the team with more clear idea of what to do with the ball. El Salvador has been chasing the game the entire match. Diaz. De Leon, oh, lost it. Hey! See, this is a foul by Jairo Enriquez, but this is also wrong. The kick by De Leon. Salvador trying to get the ball back. Another foul. Not sure how many fouls do we have so far, but it's got to be a lot. Neither team is allowing the other one to gain control of the match. Look at Tamacas, has nowhere to go. Last 15 minutes of the match. A mistake here on either side could be very costly. Not sure what Tamacas trying to do there. Gave the ball back to Puerto Rico. Flores Blanco has to protect. Gonzalez has to come off. Taking too long, El Salvador, for the build-up. Very slow build-up from the back. Again, Puerto Rico with the ball. That's a hard tackle by Jairo Enriquez. Wow, it looks like O'Neal would not be able to continue here. Let's take a look. Ooh, yes. That should be a yellow card, at least a red one on Jairo Enriquez. Woof. Look at that right knee, how it bends. Jairo Enriquez just forgot the ball, decided to play very physical. Martinez has been a gladiator in the midfield, but El Salvador has not been able to win the ball. Let's take another look. Oof, yes, that should be a red card for Jairo Enriquez. No question. O'Neal will not be able to continue. He's being carried off the field. That right knee doesn't look too good. So Puerto Rico will have to make a substitution here. It looks like they're gonna make 3 substitutions. Antonetti ahead, and that was close. That was close. The header by Leandro Antonetti. And El Salvador is lucky. Had to be down 1-0 here. It caught Mario Gonzalez off position. 12 minutes left. Another mistake by Darwin Seren. He tries to get the ball back. Now El Salvador tries to play quicker. It has to be. Time is running out now. See Juan O'Neal there having problems with his right knee. Another player down. Substitution here. Even the game's number 21. Tamacas coming in is number 8. For El Salvador, that's Tereso Benitez. And also coming in number 13, Leo Menjivar. This is the player that should have been in the game at the beginning of the second half. Fenoman leaves the match. An okay job by Javier Fenoman. Live in the game for Puerto Rico. That's Leandro Antonetti. in the match is also number 10, Jeremy De Leon. Coming in number 9, Ricardo Rivera. Good job by the Real Madrid Castilla player, Jeremy De Leon. There's Rivera, Ricardo Rivera, number 9. Also coming in for Puerto Rico, number 23, Adrian Biaggi. The goalkeeper getting the ball. So De Leon left, Antonetti left, and also Juani O'Neill. Here comes Francis Castillo. The shot by Castillo! And Serrano is there. Best chance for El Salvador in the second half. An individual effort by Francis Castillo. It's going to be a corner, just the third one. 8 minutes left. Jairo Enriquez taking the corner. Benquivar. Benquivar has nowhere to go. There's an offside position by Benquivar. Benitez with the ball, pushing the ball forward to Francis Castillo. And he's going to win the corner. That's going to be the fourth one for El Salvador. Enriquez, another corner. Good clearance there by the Puerto Rican national team defense. Enriquez gets the ball back on the right side again. Another ball inside the 18. A shot by Castillo. Doesn't think twice about it. Sit in over the top. Jairo. Castillo with the cross, nobody there. Number 21, it's getting ready to report. Dan Rios plays for Satellite Norte FC. The cross, nobody there. Flores Blanco, the cross inside the 18. The shot was shot by Tereso Benitez, completely out of bounds. Here comes another substitution. Leaving the game is number 7, Wilfredo Rivera. So the 3 men up front have been replaced in Puerto Rico. Like I mentioned, plays for Satélite Norte FC. Less than 5 minutes to go here. Enriquez with the ball, finding Flores Blanco, left side, another cross. Castillo waiting on the other side, gets it back. Finds support. Benitez. There's a foul there. It's going to be ball that belongs to El Salvador. Benitez. Darwin's it in? No. Bad decision. Looks like the streak will be extended to 23 games without a victory for El Salvador. Obviously, Puerto Rico wants to walk away with a point here, so they're taking their time. They're in no rush. Cerbania's in the game, number 19. Jaden Cerbania, the brother of Brandon Cerbania. Enriquez. That incident between the lines. Bad pass, bad decision. Minute left in regular time. Probably another 5 at the most that will be added. Here comes Puerto Rico inside the 18. Put a pressure was Ricardo Rivera. That's going to be a goal kick in Mario Gonzalez. Long ball. Mengíbar controls it. Jairo Enriquez with the ball. 6 more minutes will be added. Benitez. Castillo. The cross. Here's a handball. Castillo's asking for a handball there. The best player in El Salvador in the entire game, Francis Castillo. losing the ball was Adrian Biaggi. Let's take another look. It's hard to tell from that angle. It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell if there was a handball by Adrian Biaggi there. Six minutes we're at it. We played one already, so 5 left. Jair Enriquez, Mengíbar getting in the way. It's going to be a throw-in for El Salvador. Cruz finding Mengíbar, can't get away. Cervania took the ball away. Is trying to extend the play to Teresio Benitez. There was a late whistle there. It's a free kick for El Salvador. Everybody has to go inside the 18. Martinez with the shot. Nope. Got very upset with Jair Enriquez. He was telling Jairo to, oh, he's very upset. Donnigan's not upset with Cristian Martinez. He's upset with Jair Enriquez. Wouldn't listen to him. To play the ball to the left wing with Mengíbar was wide open. By Benitez. It was a really bad performance by El Salvador, and we have a yellow card here on number 23, Adrian Biaggi. Puerto Rico with a much better game plan. They're 2 minutes away from walking from Estadio Cuscatlán, walking away with a point that's going to mean a lot. They'll be playing at home. They came to Estadio Cuscatlán not to lose, and that's exactly what they're accomplishing. Ball playing back to Mario Gonzalez. About a minute and 15 seconds left. Finally, the ball to Nelson Florio Blanco. Switch in size. Cibrian with the ball. Time is running out. They got to play the ball forward. Seems like in every single play, El Salvador is trying to connect with Francis Castillo, who has been the best player El Salvador has had in the second half. And that's the final whistle. The final whistle and the boos. You can hear the boos. El Salvador extends their streak to 23 games without a victory. It's a 0-0 score. Final result at Estadio Cuscatlán. Boricuas walking away with a point in good feelings. El Salvador, they lose the opportunity to win 3 points at home. I mean, the process just beginning, yes, but you want to start on the right foot. Tell there by looking at the faces, you can tell their faces in El Salvador are faces of concern, of, you know, what else do we need to do in order to break the streak. The Puerto Rico national team showing the faces of more satisfaction. Good job by the youngster, Jeremy De Leon. They mentioned to the local press, they'll be surprised. We're not here to lose, and that's exactly what Puerto Rico did. They had a much better game plan. Next game for Puerto Rico will be next Tuesday at home against Anguilla. El Salvador has to travel to Suriname to play St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Look at Charlie Trout there trying to explain to Aiken why he made the substitution, I'm assuming. The bad news for Puerto Rico, they're probably going to lose Juan O'Neill. And this is the beginning of the new dream for El Salvador and Puerto Rico as both national teams try to qualify to the World Cup in 2026. That's Jalen Cervania, who plays for North Carolina FC, with his teammate Nelson Blanco. They both play for North Carolina FC in the second division. As Jeremy De Leon is doing some selfies there. There's Jeremy De Leon, the Real Madrid Castilla. Somebody's taken on a stretcher here. I think it's Juan O'Neill. So the final result in El Salvador, it's a 0-0 draw. On the other match that just finished, Costa Rica defeated St. Kitts and Nevis 4-0. Panama took care of business at home and they defeated Guyana 2-0. Honduras 3, Cuba 1, Haiti 2, St. Lucia 1, Jamaica 1, and Dominican Republic 0. Those are the final scores from today's action. Everything started yesterday with Guatemala 6, Dominica 0. Nicaragua at home 4-1 over Montserrat. Curaçao at home also, same score over Barbados. And let's show you the best moments of this game between El Salvador and Puerto Rico. This is in the early going when Puerto Rico had a lot of possession of the ball. It was the better team on the field. Best play from the first half, Tamacas finding Martinez. And look what Darwin Seren's gonna do. He's gonna miss by inches. That's when El Salvador decided to become a less physical team and play the ball. But Seren misses by inches. In the first half, Serrano coming out, and this is the shot by Christian Martinez. It hits the crossbar, and it seems like El Salvador was waking up and was starting to take control of the match. Second half. Actually, that was still the first half. The shot by Gerald Diaz. Mari Gonzalez, the goalkeeper from El Salvador, just defending his goal in the second half. This was a good combination. Manny O'Neill with a good job in the midfield for Puerto Rico. Left the game due to an injury. A good effort here, and the shot goes on the outside. Francis Castillo connecting with Javier Ferman. Shot to the far post, but not enough power. So yeah, it was a difficult ball for Serrano. Antonetti with a header. And El Salvador got lucky there. That was very close, by the way. Near the end of the second half, Castillo is going to have this opportunity. The left shot, that was close. Good job by Serrano there. And Francis Castillo came in and probably did more than Nelson Bonilla. So maybe, you know, El Salvador needs to look at all these youngsters coming in. But the final result in Estadio Cuscatlán was a 0-0. So again, El Salvador extends their streak to 23 games without a victory. Puerto Rico goes back home with a point that it's going to mean a lot to them, especially with Anguilla at home next Tuesday. Thank you for being with us. We'll see you next time.